So our first stop is going to be here in Picacho Hills. This is a really nice neighborhood that's on the west side of Las Cruces. Let me just show you around real quick. What I really love about Picacho is, compared to other neighborhoods that have a master development, the houses in Picacho were built into the topography and geography. So they weren't cleared and just made into a subdivision. Houses were built around the natural terrain. So the area that I want to bring your attention to is right behind me, called the Willows. I believe it's fully built out now. I've sold quite a few houses back there, so I can tell you from experience in talking to my past clients that a few things that they really love is that, first of all, they know every single neighbor in the area. They have get-togethers pretty often, and you're kind of out here, as you can see. It's not very loud. You're right in the middle of the desert. And again, it's natural scenery, so it just feels like you're more connected to the outdoors versus being smack dab in the middle of a pre-planned neighborhood. Also, one of my favorite parts about Picacho is you have an amazing view, probably the best view in town, because you can see the valley and then you can see the Oregon Mountains. And at night, it looks amazing. Just really spectacular views out here. This 55 and up retirement community, they just completed their first phase. I believe they're opening up larger lots and doing what's called, I guess, estate lots. With the current houses that they have now, the housing's high quality. The maintenance for your yard is very low. You're right here in the middle of nature. So going back to the 30-year plan, there's supposed to be, and for whatever reason, this is the first thing they'll tell you whenever you go and meet with the builder, is there's going to be a steakhouse out here. They're going to offer in the future a concierge service. So let's say this is going to be your last house that you're ever going to purchase. You can sign up for a service where somebody will run and get groceries for you and basically bring everything to your house so you don't have to go into town. I think in terms of aging in place, that's a really great thing, so you don't have to end up moving to a retirement home and giving up a house that you really love. You can just stay put and have somebody run errands for you. So next up on our tour of retirement areas, or areas to consider if you're looking to retire in Las Cruces, New Mexico, is going to be the Boulders and Boulders on the Green. So these are going to be two different neighborhoods. The Boulders behind me is going to be right next to the clubhouse for Sonoma Ranch Golf Course, if you can kind of see it back there. They also have really good food at the golf course. It's public, so you can go in there and get some drinks with an amazing view. So that's a pretty cool place to go, even if you don't live in the area. So behind me is going to be the first Boulders. And with 55 plus communities, you have an 80-20 rule. So 80% of the residents have to be over 55. 20% of the residents can be below 55. So the way that they have this divided up is the Boulders behind me, which is off Golf Club Road, has the 55 plus regulation. And then Boulders on the Green, which backs up to the golf course and is maybe a quarter mile in front of us, has the, I guess, 20% rule. What I really love about this Boulders is that it's kind of hidden. So if you don't know anybody in there, there's not a lot of chance that you're going to get looky-loos or people just cruising through there. They also have a pool, fitness center, which a lot of people really enjoy. Now, I have to say, out of all of the retirement communities we visited, my personal favorite is going to be this one behind us. It's fully built out, and they have some of the best floor plans, in my opinion, in town. A lot of them are 2-bed, 2-bath with 1 office. And again, just the way that they have the layout, the way they were designed and built are really amazing. Now, houses in this gated neighborhood are super popular, so when they come on the market, they go quick. But the good news is, if you like the layout of these houses and the area, if you look just behind me, not a gated community, but still on Golf Club Road, there's similar houses that aren't in a gated community that are pretty similar to these floor plans, and people really enjoy them. This is going to be one of the neighborhoods that you're going to know every single neighbor. There's trails that go throughout the neighborhood. Again, just convenient, really awesome views, but that's pretty much all of Las Cruces, New Mexico. You're never 5 steps from an amazing view in Las Cruces. So easy to maintain property out here, but you do have a larger backyard than some of the other retirement communities. So that's something to take into consideration. But of course, a lot of people do xeriscape out here and just have rocks and things like that. So it makes it a little bit easier. The HOA out here maintains the front aesthetic of the house, or the front landscaping. So that's something else that you don't have to do. All right, let's head to the next one. So next up on our list is going to be Tavis Estates, as you can see behind me. Now, we're just off Highway 70, so again, you're going to be in a convenient area that's easy to get to: coffee shops, retail stores, grocery stores, and medical centers. So with Tavis, what I really like about them is they're pretty close to zero maintenance. So if you don't want to do any work on your yard or landscaping, you just want to maintain the inside of your home and go out and walk on the trails that they have here, go to the pool and different common areas that they have, including a putting green, then I think this is a really good option. I also find that a lot of snowbirds and people that don't live in Las Cruces year-round buy houses here just because, again, the ease of maintenance. They have really good floor plans and a good use of space. I really enjoy what they have to offer. They still do have lots that are available that you can purchase and build from the ground up. Again, I always recommend working with a realtor when you're working with the builder. One of the negative things that I've heard, since the gates are open during the day, some people use these to cut across from the frontage road of Highway 70 to a growing neighborhood called Metro Verde. So you do have some through traffic that'll just be kind of random people at times, but I know that they close the gates at night. And even, I've shown Tavis tons of times. I've been here for about 10 minutes and I haven't seen anybody pass through yet, but that's just something that I would want to know if I was purchasing. And I really just want to thank you again for watching my YouTube videos. I really appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me. If you're interested in Las Cruces, I'd love to talk to you. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next one.